Hello there, welcome to this YouTube channel. I'm really excited to talk about this new series that I'm trying to explore. And essentially it's all about looking at the psychology of famous people and essentially to see how what being a particular celebrity, what it tells us about being human. And so today, in today's episode, we will be taking a deep dive into the life of Michael Jackson. Now, one of the most iconic and influential musicians of all time. We will explore what being Michael Jackson can tell us about being human, at least from a psychological perspective. And so I hope you enjoy this series and it's going to be fun. Let's get started. And so first of all, let's start with his early life. Michael Jackson was born in Gary, Indiana in 1958 and was the 8th of 10 children in a working class family. At a very young age, he kind of showed immense talent as a singer and a performer. And so this early exposure to entertainment industry kind of shaped his life and even his psychological development. And for instance, you find that the pressure to succeed and even the intense scrutiny from a very young age may have led to high levels of stress and anxiety, which can be observed throughout his life, as we would explore in this very video. But also you also find that as Michael Jackson as his fame grew, so the challenges that he faced, and so the constant attention from the media and even the public kind of took a toll on his mental health. According to the social comparison theory, humans have an innate drive to really evaluate themselves in comparison to others. And for Michael Jackson, this constant comparison to others and the pressure to kind of maintain his image might have contributed to his feelings of isolation and loneliness. And so throughout his life, you find that Michael Jackson kind of underwent various transformations, especially as we start to look at his identity and transformations. He underwent various transformations, both physically and artistically. And from a psychological standpoint, this could be linked to the concept of identity formation. Erickson, a renowned developmental psychologist, suggested that identity development it's a lifelong process, and the individuals really might experience an identity crisis when faced with conflicting roles and expectations. And so Michael's constant reinvention of himself might have been a way to cope with the pressure of expectations and also to assert control over his identity. Now, it's important we also look at his relationships and some of the attachment problems that he had. Now, Michael Jackson's relationships, now particularly with his family, were complex and very influential in his life. Now, from a psychological perspective, attachment theory can help us understand the impact of this relationship. Early attachments with caregivers such as our parents can really shape our ability to form healthy relationships later in life. And so Michael Jackson his strained relationship with his father, Joe Jackson, could have affected his ability to form secure attachment in adulthood. And when you can also see that this may have also contributed to his search for emotional support and companionship throughout his life, which also to an extent led to some of the issues and legal challenges that he had in his life. And so you find the need for human connection. Despite his fame and his success, Michael Jackson often expressed feelings of loneliness and a desire for connection. Now, this highlights the fundamental need, human need for belonging. Of course, we'll find this in Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Now, Michael struggled to find genuine connections in a world that is full of superficial relationships. Really serves as a reminder of the importance of authentic relationship and authentic connections in our lives. And so the life of Michael Jackson really offers invaluable insight into the complexities of human psychology. In fact, from the pressure of fame to the search for identity and even connection, his story really reminds us of the universal experiences and emotions that shape our lives. Thank you for joining me today on the psychology of famous people. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and even share for more in-depth psychological explorations. See you on the next video. Bye.